Um, I didn't think it would be this bad. I didn't think it would be this bad. I'm going to invite other people to come and join, but I made notes. So bear with me as I try and break this down. I knew that Barcelona were not the same team that they once were. And I knew that these guys have definitely fallen from the heights that they once were at before. The degree to just how far they've fallen is quite frightening. The degree to just how bad these guys are is quite frightening. This felt like a 5-1 and 6-1. And if not for Araujo's defending, and if not for luck, let's call it real, just not for luck, a lucky bounce here, a lucky deflection here, this could have been 4 or 5. This could have been very easy 4 or 5. This is my perfect analogy. Bayern Munich beat Leipzig 4-1 on the weekend, and I watched a bit of that game. It's the same deficit. But my thing is that even when it was 2-0, even when it was 1-0, I was like, even if this game ended 1-0, Bayern Munich found it far more difficult playing Leipzig than they did Barcelona, because when they played Leipzig, they're just a better team. But Leipzig actually attacked. They counterattacked. They actually made Bayern do a lot more work. I want to check something. Just to be sure, just a quick, I'm not a stat manager, but I want to check something very quickly here. Bayern Munich had 17 shots, 7 on target. Bayern had 17 shots, 7 on target. Barcelona had 5 shots. Barcelona had 5 shots, 0 on target. In a home game in their house at the Camp Nou, for 90 minutes, Barcelona could not register a single shot on target. This was like watching Bayern play Rosenborg or Young Boys or flipping Istanbul Başakşehir. The gulf in class between two of these sides was outstanding. It was shocking. And the reason why I am coming at this is that I was shocked. I thought Bayern would beat them. Yeah, they beat them so far. I thought, okay, Barca could maybe spring a surprise. Maybe they could have spring a surprise, but if Bayern won, it's fine. It's one thing for Bayern to beat Barcelona, fine. 3-0, fine. It's the ease with which they beat them. Bayern Munich played with them. Let me go through some points. Barcelona's attack, clueless. When we think of Barcelona, we think of shots, intricate passes, quick 1-2s, and very inventive passing on the ball, and a team who are very brave in possession. That's what we think about Barcelona. Barcelona's attack had no idea. It was clueless. It was aimless. It had no personality. It had no identity. They just had the ball and just hoof it. I was like, I don't recognize these dudes. Who are these guys? The movement from Bayern was outstanding because you could easily juxtapose just how different the attacks were. Barcelona's attack, static, go wide, cross, long ball, go wide, cross. Bayern's movements in here, pop off, pass, 1-2, give and go, one touch, 1-2. The inventiveness that Nagelsmann has his guys playing was in total stark contrast to the garbage you saw from Barcelona. Musiala's a stud. He's that dude. At 18 years old, he was causing havoc for these guys. And if a few inches to the left, he would have scored. Obviously, the rebound came to Lewandowski for him to score, but a few inches to the left, he would have scored. So Musiala, for me, had a superb game, especially for an 18-year-old. He had an absolutely superb game. Barcelona were resorting to long balls. Think about that. Barcelona at the Camp Nou were relying on long balls. Pause. Guys, remember, man, if anybody that wants to send in any comments or so forth, use the super chats function. I have all the super chats there. I will not miss any of your super chats. And I thank you for the support of sending in those super chats. So after I'm done here and so forth, I will read all of your super chats. Trust me, I will not miss any of your super chats. Don't worry, I can see them all there. You see, I get what Barca were trying to do. We are weak right now. We're missing guys and so forth. So we have to defend and counterattack. Hence why they went with a back three, defend and counterattack. And there were several counterattacking opportunities, several. Why was Luke de Jong playing? Luke de Jong can't run. Is Luke de Jong really a kind of guy you can use on the counterattack? So whenever there's a counterattacking opportunity to be had, they were nowhere to be seen. These guys were nowhere to be seen. So the counter-attacking opportunity was there and so forth. And these guys didn't know how to pop off. These guys completely did not know how to pop off. So every opportunity that they could have to really counter them, it's messed up. Hence why I compare this to the Leipzig game. Because at least in the Leipzig game, you saw how they could counter. You saw them counter. You saw them really receive the ball from Ban and then hit them hard. Every time Barca had the ball, okay, Luke de Jong has the ball. Frank de Jong has the ball. He runs a little bit. Okay, he gives it over to Roberto. He gives it over to Alba. Alba runs a little bit, crosses into the box. No one is there. A waste. Alphonso Davies has taken legal adoption of Barcelona. We all saw what this guy did in Lisbon, in that night in Lisbon. And Alphonso Davies has completed his full adoption. We're just awaiting the legal papers for their adoption agency to go for it. But yes, he has taken over legal adoption of Barcelona Football Club, because Alphonso Davies, I don't mean to be rude, so I don't mean this personally, but this is the best way I can explain it. Alphonso Davies stretched out the rectum of Barcelona Football Club. And the only thing that I can say is that he has full custody. So if you want to speak to Barcelona, you want to talk to Barcelona, you must speak to Alphonso Davies, because right now he's now the legal guardian of Barcelona Football Club. I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. Alphonso Davies beats the living crap out of these guys. The amount of times he'd get the ball and just run, get past the guy, skip past the guy, it was bad. And there's a left back. A left back was ripping these guys to shreds. So absolute shreds. So Barcelona's aimless crossing. Totally aimless crossing. And it's like, when you think of Barcelona, you think of short, quick, intricate passes. None of that was there. None of that was there. Shocking. Absolutely, totally, and completely shocking. Completely shocking. Because, you see, my thing is that I don't even know how to assess Bayern Munich. Because Bayern look really good. And we already know that Nagelsmann is this prodigy of a manager. So Bayern played some really good football. Leroy Sané, woo! Sané was good. Sané was real good. The guy was really having his way. He was having his way totally with Barca, because my thing is, if Sané and Musiala can be like this, they can be dangerous. But the thing is, the difficulty I have, my dear friend and my dear audience, is, do we look at this Bayern performance and say these guys, this shows that they are great, that they are one of the strong favorites? Or do we say, look at who they are playing? Look at who they are playing. They are playing a team that's trash. So let's actually see them against Chelsea, against Man City, against Liverpool, against tougher teams, because I'll say it. I'm not afraid of saying it. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Barcelona have to think long and hard whether they'll make it through these groups. They could think long and hard, because they're losing twice to Bayern. Like, for me, someone even said it on Twitter. You should now think long and hard about the forfeit rule. That forfeit rule should definitely not be an option on the table. And if I was advising them, I would like, think longer than hand before trying to face these guys at the Allianz Arena. Because right now, Bayern Munich is that bully. They are Barcelona's bullies. And you already have a legal guardian who plays for Bayern Munich at left back. He's Canadian. Oh, Canada, Maple Leaf Merchants. Maple Leaf Merchants. It's bad. Like for me, as the title says, Barca finished. That team I saw there are finished. Now, people will say, HH, don't be reactionary. No Ansu Fati, no, there's no Us, there's no Aguero, and so forth. Okay, I get it. Okay. But even despite that, even despite those players missing, you can't put out a performance like that. That performance was straight garbage. And for a team of your stature, a club of your stature, to get totally slack-lacked, to get pimped and falatinied, to get falatinied like that for 90 straight minutes at the crib. This was in your own house. To get Bayern Munich had, this was easy. This was easy. But Bayern Munich were in second gear. They didn't sniff third gear. In second gear, they beat the living crap out of these dudes. It was embarrassing. Like, as soon as there was just a nice grace period, like the first 10 minutes where Barca had something. From about the 50 or the 20th minutes mark, it was all Bayern. And Bayern could have scored a lot more goals. Bayern could have scored a lot more goals. But I look at this thing, 5 shots. Barcelona did not have a single shot on target. I want you to just, audience, I need you to think on that. Please, I'm begging you. Barcelona in a Champions League game at the Camp Nou over 90 minutes did not have a single shot on target. A new low for Barcelona could be if they don't make it through these groups. That could be a new low. And I think they will. And my thing is that's round of 16 max. Round of 16 max! Max! The moment they land into round of 16, they're out. OUT, they're out. They're out. Because these are guys who are struggling to say what's up to Getafe. Getafe, those guys that are basically sell Spanish food down the road. Getafe were saying what's up to these freaking dudes. People say it was Roma. They say it was Liverpool. I say that's 8-2 for me. That results right there. I think anything's going to. I see you Germans, man. Shane, and you Germans, bro. Because you know that Brazil are still suffering from PTSD since 2014. Since 2014, Brazil are still suffering from PTSD. Hey, these German times, Bayern Munich and Germany, I want to bring you up on charges. You should be sued. Brazil and Barcelona should take Germany and Bayern to court for mental, physical, and psychological damage. Brazil is still suffering from that PTSD. Ever since that 8-2, bro, I think Barca have not been the same. It's a point where teams could just go to Camp Nou and just disrespect these guys. Do you know what it means for someone to come into your house and just disrespect you? Someone to come into your house, use your remote, sit on your sofa, piss on your television, and say what? What? Guys, man, this is let me see what some of you guys are saying, man. So okay, so this is okay. I think this is from the earlier one. So 7625, he says, I didn't watch the game yet, but what the F is Ole doing, taking him off? That's nonsense, needs to get sacked. The barrier between Manu and a trophy. Hashtag nonce tax. Okay, no. We're gonna deal. We're gonna talk about Ole later on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you have the greatest goal scorer in the competition in your team. And because you're one man down against a dude called Young Boys, you take that player off when that player could have very easily scored you a second goal that could have made you win that game 2-0. The Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tax is real. And Ole, he was not, because that's I want to wait till the guys come in. Ole was blaming that, the young referee. Don't you dare put it on that sending off. Don't you dare put it on that sending off. When no, it's on you, bro. It's on you. It's fully on you. Shane Schuberman, thank you for the dub, man. Shane says, song them a lullaby and put them to bed in their crib. Thanks for the free training season. No, thanks for the free training session. We are now 8-2-2 against Barcelona all-time. Hashtag Bundesliga tax. Shane brings up a very, very good point. Can you really insult the Bundesliga? You see, we can insult Uber Eats. We can insult Uber Eats because PSG, you go crazy in Uber Eats, but you've never sniffed a CL. Bayern, okay, Bundesliga tax. Look at what they do to other teams. We all know what they did in 2020. We all know what they could have done, what they would have done to PSG if all players were fit. Look at what they just did to Barcelona in their house. In their house. So this leads me to believe that Leipzig could say what's up to Barcelona. Because Leipzig put up a much better fight than Barca did. So for me, Leipzig could very easily say what's up to Barcelona right there. So you can say Bundesliga tax only once, man. But yeah, and yeah, look, bro, that was training. Bayern were training. They were just doing it was triangles. It was this to have a match like that so easy in the Champions League is frightening. It's frightening. It's absolutely frightening. From your boy Martin Rosario says Bayern now 8-2 record versus Barca. You ate to see it. Bombs. Look, it's bad, bro. It's bad. I mean, Martin, it's bad. Oh, so the record is. Oh wow! So the record is actually 8-2. Oh my god! So yeah, so I think so. So that's eight wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Oh my god, my lord! But you see, if Barca never see that 8-2 thing again, they have to survive. From Arjuge00, thank you for the dub, Arjuge. Arjuge says this looks like Bayern versus a mid-table Bundesliga team. Yes. Levy didn't even press that much and made no runs. This shouldn't count as UCL goals. I don't think. You see, insult Bundesliga all you want. Bayern Munich, I don't think will have an easier game in the Bundesliga than that. Because remember, Bundesliga teams, they attack and they will try. Okay, they may defend, they may get destroyed, but they will actually come out and attack. The ease with which Bayern Munich defended, wait, bro, how much pressure was Upamecano and Sule on? Upamecano and Sule, they were defending in their sleep. In their sleep, how many times were they even stretched? But the ease with which Bayern Munich, the amount of time they had on the ball, I cannot think of Bayern Munich having any easier games than that trash that we just saw. And yeah, I mean, Lewandowski couldn't really make any much runs because there was no space to make any runs. There was hardly any space because everything was just kept very resolute, man. But yeah, 2 more G's for Lewandowski, man. So yeah, and I think that now puts him. Because I think he was already ahead of Benzema, so he now sort of expands his gap between him and Benzema. From your boy Casey, man, thank you for the dub, Casey. Thank you for the dub, Casey. Stop overreacting. How are we supposed to win when everyone in an attack is injured? Wait for the Oos Fatty Coutinho to come back, then judge. At least provide with. We had A 17-year-old Araujo is a positive. Casey, I want you to be honest. Let's say Fati was playing. Let's say Coutinho was playing. And let's say the Us was playing. Do you believe he would have? Those are all attackers. What about the midfield? What about the defense? What about the structure of the team that leads to the attack? Now, granted, if Fati, Dembele, and all these guys were playing, they would have provided much more of a buffer and much more of a greater fight than what we saw. 100%. It wouldn't have been that much different. It wouldn't have been that much different. Because you're still missing a Xavi in the middle of the pitch, a guy who can really keep the ball, and you're still missing an Iniesta, a very creative player. Is there anybody in this team that has the playmaking creative ability of Iniesta or the ball possession ability of a Xavi? No. And Busquets is super old. But my thing is that even if those players were not there, it's Barcelona. For that team to get dominated to that degree, that's unacceptable. And you have to point your fingers at Koeman, at the players, and so forth. That even if you've got injuries, this is still Barcelona Football Club, one of the most famous clubs on the planet. And even if you're missing those players, to get totally controlled and dominated like that, sorry, Casey, that is not acceptable. I can't accept that. I cannot accept that, bro. I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. You know, from Abdulman, Ansu, Aguero, Dembele, Coutinho injured. Relax, bro. Again, as what I said to Casey, I don't care whether they are injured. It's as Barcelona Football Club, you can't get dominated like that. I'm sorry, you can't get completely dominated like that. It was a mismatch. You should have put off much more of a better fight. And I asked the audience, oh, fine. If all those guys were playing, would the results be different? Now, Barca would have put up a bigger fight, but I think the match would have still mainly been the same because you've not named me any players that would have improved the midfield, that would have been a buff against what Bayern were doing. You've not named me any true defenders. Because let's keep it real, it was 3-0, it could have definitely been more. I mean, Araujo, for me, the bright spark for Barca was Araujo. If Araujo was not in that team, we're looking at 5. He has greatly improved that defense. Greatly, because he made some great defensive plays. So, for me, a bright spot for that is Araujo, for sure. From Albert Cardenas, should Barca release their players and just play legends in their starting 11? Albert, that could be an idea. That could very much be an idea. Like, I wouldn't, because Dino now, Deco now, it depends whether they allow Figo back. Rivaldo now would do better than those dudes that we say. So, give me a Dino and Rivaldo at 40, 50 years old than that Luke De Jong, 100%. From 7625, he says, HH, Barca is a German colony at this point. No, legal adoption. Legal adoption. They have been legally adopted. Like when I say this, I'm not joking, they have been legally adopted. Okay, they're now owned by Bayern Munich. From Albert Cardenas again, HH, call Child Protective Services on Bayern FC. Ever since they adopted Barca last season, they've been nothing but abusive to them. There was a point in the game where I felt that this was bullying. I felt that, you know what, this seems wrong. Because Bayern were just toying with them. And Barca fans, please hear me and hear me now. Are you going to accept that performance because you had a few guys missing? Come on. Frank de Jong is a starter. Busquets is a starter. I believe Alba is still a starter, you know? So these guys are starters in the team. So my thing is, even if you have those guys who are missing, like, for me, it's looked like bullying. So yeah, I may have to call Child Protection Services. I've got to call somebody, or just at least charge them on legal abuse. This was domestic abuse. Domestic abuse. So yes, Albert, I will be calling some people because that was freaking domestic abuse. And from King of Money says, I can't watch anymore. Mounts and Ziyech are so trash. Umbani will get to Chelsea. Don't worry, the night is young. The night is still very, very young. Don't worry, I'll get into them because look, Chelsea are met. Thank God for Azpilicueta's crossing and Lukaku's heading ability. If not for Azpilicueta and what Lukaku did, Chelsea would have just drawn that game 0-0 against Zenit at the crib. But please keep hating Lukaku. But yeah, Mbani, nobody knows how to create, man. No one knows how to create. From Abdul, you're being so dramatic. We expected this. Stop it. Abdul, there is a difference between losing 3-0 and getting totally outplayed. Put it this way. Even if Barca lost 8-2 last season, Bayern dominated Barcelona more so in this game than they did in the 8-2 game. Because remember, we watched the 8-2 game. It's just that it was 8-2. This was a case of, no, they completely dominated and controlled Barcelona. Totally. And look, you can say in this game also for, I have to call it as I see it. You can't just say, oh, well, because players are missing that we should just ignore what happened. Okay, fine, you are players missing. I still have to analyze the game. I still have to report the game, and I have to analyze and report what I've seen. And from what I saw, that was a mismatch. It was a ridiculous mismatch. And as a Barca fan, you can say, oh, if only we had a few players. But at the same time, you have to be like, okay, fine, players are missing. That's unacceptable. It has to be unacceptable. Come on, bro. From Real Deal, who says, best thing for Man U is the other game tied. Oh, sorry. Best thing for Man U is, so the other game was tied. Ole has to go. Real Deal. Several United fans said Ole is the dude. And I kept saying about Ole-Gunnar Solskjaer that this guy only has the job because of the goal he scored in 1999. Because of the goal he scored in 1999, these guys gave this guy like a 4-year, 5-year extension, even though he did deserve it. But people don't want to listen to me. From a boy MN who says, it's bad. No style of play. Koeman clueless yet again. MN, it's real. Injuries, players missing. A manager has to manage. A manager has to manage. And the fact of that is what she put out there. 5 shots, 0 on targets. It's not good. I'm looking at the man. You're going to look at some of that. That's just not good. From Sunke CEO Code, who says, Suleiman Abdul Zeman, how does it feel? Touched hard FC. Bro, it was bad, bro. It was bad. It was bad, man. It was. I mean, they got touched. And they could have got touched even more. Pause. From the SB says, those injured Barca players wouldn't have done jack. They would have helped. They wouldn't have changed the course of that game. Because I don't think Fati, the Us, and so forth would have dramatically had a greater effect on that game. They would have had somewhat of an effect, but the degree to how much of this was the gap was so wide that what will Fati Dembele do to make it an even game? Because the gap was so freaking wide. See, if it was like, okay, they're better, but they're just a better team, then yeah, they can maybe make a difference. But it was such a huge, massive gap that I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. King Mbani says, if Mountain Yech keeps starting, I'm switching to PSG. Mbani, don't you dare. Mbani, don't you dare switch, bro. Don't you dare switch. So, guys, I'm going to be putting out the link for guys to join now. Guys, let's have a discussion, man. I'm going to be putting out a link for guys to join. So, guys, feel free to keep sending your super chats. I shall report them and I shall get to them as soon as possible. Heck? Oh. What's also called? All right. So, guys, I have sent the link, man, for guys to join, man. I've sent the link on Twitter for guys to join, man. So let's have a discussion. We're going to talk Cristiano, Man United, all that stuff, man. All that good stuff, man. The heck? Oh, wow. Oh, Lord.
Glory, Man United! Glory, Man United! Yo, where's Pogba, man? Where's Pogba, the best center midfielder? Where's Pogba?
MC, relax.
Where's Pogba?
MC, relax.
Bruno?
Relax.
Ronaldo?
Wait.
MC. All I need from you right now is to win your first Champions League. That's all I want.
That's what
Where's
happened.
the
That's what
white
happened.
kid?
That's what happened.
Do that, then you
Where was he? Where was he after his goal? Where was he?
without a CL, man.
Wait, easy.
Man, your club is
I
finished, man.
want to come, man. Don't worry, we'll get to guys, man. Wait, hold up. So let me come to Ricardo. Yeah, man. I know you're a Barca fan, man. So Ricardo. Okay. What I've been hearing from Barca fans is if Fati, Dembele, all these guys played, it would have been much more different. And they say, okay, I'm being overly dramatic and so forth.
All right, so
Am I being overly dramatic? Okay.
I think a lot of people are like being reactionary, but I think even with those players, it wouldn't have made a difference. I think Bayern were gonna win regardless. And I think today was like it just showed. Like I said earlier in your chat that Barcelona, yeah, they may be an elite club, but this isn't an elite team. Like Bayern are just better in every single position. So a 3-0, I actually predicted a 3-0, so I'm not really that surprised it happened. We were completely dominated. I think
no. Okay, but beyond the scoreline, were you surprised by how easy Bayern Munich dominated Barcelona for 90 minutes and the fact of 0 shots on target?
I'm surprised of the 0 shots on target. That's unacceptable in my opinion. But am I surprised how much they were dominated? No, I don't think so. Like I said, they're literally better in every single position on the field. Like there isn't one position where Barcelona you can even debate that they're better at. So is it really that surprising? Not really. We're talking about one of the Champions League favorites. With Lewandowski, to me, is the second best player in the world, and they're in every single line of that field. They are very good. So Barcelona, like I said, they're just way off, and I think a bigger blame has to fall on Koeman. His substitutions, his tactics, it's just like non-existent.
Why didn't Coutinho start when he won a counter-attack?
Coutinho. Honestly, like it was kind of funny because as soon as he came in, he just did his long shot.
yeah. I'm gonna say, do you know that? There was a guy totally free. It's like if the guy was like, Coutinho is like, one of those where like, as soon as that ball comes to me, I'm shooting. Wait, and maybe just see whether there's another option. And this guy just shot, and there were like 3 Bayern guys in front of him. I mean,
like I don't get why even Luke de Jong play. Like you can't even use it, like hide the excuse that it's his first game. I'm like, if it's his first game, you can equally just not play him as well. There's no reason for him to play. And I think from going on forward till Dembele and Ansu get back, I think Barcelona need to pack the midfield and play Memphis up top because like if you have 2 wingers who are useless, then like they're completely ruled out of the game. You might as well just sit a little, bring those positions back to the midfield and just like just control the game and build off of that. But nah, Bayern Munich deserve all the credit in the world. They just showed the class, and I don't even think they were even at 100. They were probably
no.
They were like at a second guess.
Second guess. So. Puya, man, were you surprised by how? Because you obviously so well done. Your jinx worked. Your reverse psychology worked. Congrats. So, were you surprised by how easy Bayern made it look?
So, like, I'm shocked. Like, I said 2-1 because I somewhat genuinely felt like Memphis can do something. Like, maybe he could spark something, but Upamecano and Sula just, like you said, they were napping. They didn't have to try that hard. I was just so shocked. And like the shocking thing to me about this whole thing is Bayern was in first gear for the first half, and then they took it up like maybe a half a gear, and they completely in the first half there was counterattacks, right? Like you said, they had counterattacks. Second half, there was nothing. They took it up half a gear, not even a gear 2, half a gear, nothing. It was shocking. I thought the reason I gave him hope is because I actually rate De Jong, and I thought he could hold the ball up well and connect attacks, but he couldn't do any of that. Kimmich was all over him. Goretzka was all over him. And the thing is, like, this really actually like could have been 5, 6.
Oh, it could have been a long. Like, if not for Araujo and just lucky bounces, it would have been 5 or 6.
Yeah, if not for Araujo and lucky bounces, but also like attacking wise, this was like a 3 out of 10 performance for Bayern. Like, amount of wastefulness inside the box, like. I don't know, the final pass, and even in the Leipzig game, I was thinking.
But it's one of those things where if you have 3 guys, defenders in the middle, every time Bayern came through, because it's so congested, so what's going to happen? But they were just trying to just look for that pass, but because you have 3 guys there, they just kept on intercepting, getting bodies in there, like that crazy block that I think PK did or something. Yeah, it's what's going to happen. But briefly, before I come to Suleiman, Musiala, man.
Dude, I know he didn't score or assist, but
he almost scored.
He almost scored. Like, that was a really good shot, and then Lewandowski was obviously there for the cleanup. But dude, he didn't score or assist, but the way I was saying to you, the way he glides past players, the way he sees space to dribble around players, like, he's a legit talent. He's not like those overhyped English talents. Like, this guy is gonna be one of the top players in like 5-6 years. Like,
because if he's this good at 18,
he's only gonna develop at Bayern.
Yeah, he's only gonna get better. Suleiman, talk to me, bro. It wasn't 5 or 6. So, but are you disappointed by the performance, or this is exactly what you expected?
Who's really shocked that Bayern dominated Barcelona? Like, you can't be shocked. I think everybody was expecting it. Jamal Musiala, what an incredible player.
Yes.
A very bright future ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, I don't care. Lugo won yesterday against Huesca. We're mid-table. We might get promoted. I don't care, bro. That's Barcelona.
Okay, now let's switch things up. You see, I like this. I like this because this is exactly where I want to now ride through. YSK, talk to me. Actually, no, before we get to, okay, let's just deal with this in parts, and then I'll say this to read that outwards. So first thing is, look, YSK, I told you, this guy's a goal scoring freak. And I still think he doesn't pass the eye test, but that pass by Bruno was insane. That was an insane pass. But it's what's this guy, he's delivering. Cristiano has come and he is doing what it says on the tin.
Yeah, so let's get Cristiano out of the way first. So again, this is going to be a tradition now going forward. So a guy who cannot dribble, who is finished as a footballer, scored a G today. So HH, you know what that means. So now that the positives are out of the way.
Okay. Before, should he have been sent off?
What, for the penalty claim?
No. The Wan-Bissaka tackle was right.
Bro, it's stupid. It's in the modern game. Like, it is what it is. Like, it was reckless. So, you know, the people complaining about it are just old head ass merchants, bro. I don't have no reason.
No, I think the acting helped though. The acting for the
yeah, of course. But
it's
the way he went in, bro.
And also you have instant replay as well, and you can see that once your foot comes up and it studs up, it is what it is. Studs up.
But tackles in slow motion always look awful. Football's not played in slow motion.
The letter of the law says, as soon as your studs show, slow motion, fast motion, as soon as your studs show, it is what it would. Like, I think it's harsh, but it is what it is. Like, you have to have a thing. The law says your studs are showing, it's dangerous play, you're off.
That's just modern football tax, so it is what it is. So I don't even can any United fan in the chat is like Mason Greenwood abducted, kidnapped? Like, has he been taken?
No.
Has he been taken hostage?
But you guys are ruining Sancho, bro. You guys are ruining Sancho.
No. But what's good? Here's my thing about Ole is that is such a defeatist thing to do, because my thing is a better team, a much better team with 10 men should still beat an inferior team with 11 men, because they always say that 10 men, it actually forces you to actually be lots more economical with the ball, and the MO is keep the ball. So since you're better, the 10 men actually should do a lot better, because your brain just switches to actually use the ball a lot better. So
I've got a question for you, have hype on that point. My issue wasn't subbing Ronaldo off the ball, because off the ball, Ronaldo's useless. You're playing with 10 men. He's in the modern game. He's just a penalty merchant. He's not doing off the ball.
Okay.
Why would you sub Donny van de Beek, who keeps the ball, was recycling the ball, who's doing well for them?
No. But my thing though is, I don't care. You keep Ronaldo on that pitch, because that is a walking potential
made no
goal.
Sense. It made
forget about press and so forth. You have a guy who can conjure a goal out of nothing, and you know that, man. If we just put the ball into the box, we do something. This guy can just through
Bro,
scraps with the ball in the net.
taking Cristiano off. I was like, okay, well, this guy's just trying to shut shop now. Like,
Yeah.
he's just trying to take the
Against young boys because you're a man down.
He tried to shut up shop. To be honest, when he reverted to a back five,
Yeah, that's what I said.
to inevitably invite pressure on. That for me was the fundamental mistake that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made. The red card obviously was a clear red card. There's nothing with that. I personally think Donny van de Beek played okay. I'm noticing a lot of United fans seem to really be overhyping Donny van de Beek's performance as if he was some sort of passing conductor controlling the game. We didn't even, to be honest, at 11 men have, in my opinion, control over the game. Yes, we scored the early goal first.
No, but young boys were having a lot of opportunities.
Were going at them. It kind of reminded me when we often play Crystal Palace at Old Trafford, so where you've got like a lot of young athletic individuals that can basically run us and cause us counter-attacking problems of pace. And that's what they were doing. They were counter-attacking us with pace. We were often struggling to actually string a couple of passes together. But, oh no, Van der Beek is awesome. Play him, Ole, blah, 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 blah. He takes him off. Okay, fine. Maybe not the best thing to do. Fred didn't have a great first half. I actually thought he was a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, it was a lot better in the second half.
Going around and stuff like that. So, because I don't think that Donny is as defensively in that sense.
Now this is a great question.
Yeah.
Ole or Lingard, who deserves the blame? If you just pick one person as you're the reason, Ole or Lingard?
Ole
Yeah.
completely, because we should never have ceded to that back five. I think when we went to that back five, because like if you look at the stats of the second half, like it's 0 everything, 0 0 0 0 0. So you effectively ceded the game to them from the beginning of the second half. So what Lingard did was, I don't know what Lingard was doing. I'm still perplexed as to why Mason Green. Well, to be honest, I would have actually started Mason Greenwood regardless, because Mason Greenwood
forget bringing him off the bench. Why wasn't he starting?
Exactly. He's been one of our most informed players of the last couple of games, even assisted in the previous game, and yet you're resting a 19-year-old who has got 3 goals in 3 games and assisted Ronaldo in the previous game for, you're making changes. Like, a lot of United fans were happy that we were making multiple changes. I was very adamant in that, like, you keep your strongest team, you win the game first, and then you make the changes, like, later, rather than making multiple changes just because young boys might be a problem. But regardless, it's a shit loss. We take the L, obviously. But then at the same time, last season, what happened? We beat PSG and Leipzig, and we're going well, and then we end up losing. So the only positive to come from this game is that you would think that this would be like, right, we can't, like, we need to take, we can't.
So it's Villarreal and who?
Atalanta.
Bro, I'm not looking forward to the Atalanta game, to be honest with you. Like, that game's gonna be very tricky. Villarreal is. Let's not talk about them.
My thing is that, like, it's not the end of the world. But what this now means is, okay, you now have to those games, Villarreal, okay, you now have to now really get into those. Like, this is
it's unnecessary pressure, bro. It's unnecessary pressure.
It's unnecessary pressure. It's unnecessary pressure.
This game should have been so much more comfortable than what it should have been. He made it difficult.
3 points, clean, boom, boom, all that kind of stuff.
Also, Sancho, why is he playing on the right? He just had a decent game playing on the left. Just keep on playing him on the left. Let him pick up some form. You constantly switching him from flank to flank. In game is fine. Let him do it.
Sorry. Also, Van de Beek isn't Van de Beek an attacking midfielder rather than just being so deep?
Yeah, but I think Ollie watched the podcast with Rio that he did, and he said he can play as a 6.
Number 6.
Now he thinks he's a 6 apparently now. So
no, but Van de Beek can. He played in a semi-final with Ajax.
He played for like the under 15 in Ajax, bro. Relax. He hasn't played
When's
number 6.
the last time Man United reached the Champions League semi-final?
23 hours. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, he didn't play as number 6 in the Champions League. Like,
like he's an attacking midfielder.
Like, He's not playing in that. If to be honest, if I'm honest, like we've said this several times, like Matic is United's only proper holding sort of DM, you know. So and when he comes on, we at least have some sort of stability. But like you can't play Matic for 90 minutes in multiple sort of games. Like personally, for me, like the issue right now that we're having is that like Lingard also, he wants to get Lingard on a new contract now, and so now he's having to juggle giving Lingard game time, giving Sancho game time, and I think the Greenwood is obviously now going to suffer, but so he's going to be a bench warmer while he tries to incorporate Sancho, incorporate Lingard, incorporate Martial, make sure that Ronaldo plays, and so the likes of Greenwood is going to suffer. So
before I come to Kule Axe, because I want to come back to whole Barcelona, let me read some of these jobs, man. So, thank you for the super chat, Mr. Abracadabra, who says, HH, Muller, 7 goals against Barca, most in the CL, Lord in heaven. And Abracadabra again says, HH, 2023 Arsenal versus Barca Europa League final. Now, Abracadabra, here's the thing, though. Will Arsenal even be in the Europa League in 2023?
Chill.
No. Let's keep it real. Like, see, now Barca, who knows? If things get really bad, who knows? Arsenal, I'm not even sure that because remember, you have to first get past the Europa Conference League before you even get over to the Europa League. So I'm not even sure about that. Primera Marmot, thank you for the super chats. Thank you, bro. Primera says Villarreal are finishing above that trash United team. Basically, this loss makes things super interesting. This was against Young, but it means that now United now have to now really beat Villarreal and Atalanta. And for Villarreal and Atalanta, this result, it's freaking great for them, man. So actually, what was the score?
2-2. It was
2-2.
2-2. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So Mr. Long John Silver 90 says, as a Barca fan, 0-3 is a good result for us nowadays, and that's sad. To be saying that 0-3 is a good result and to be happy that you only lost 3-0, that's very sad and very, very unfortunate. Casey, thank you for super chat, man. Casey says, yes, it would have made a huge difference. Midfield needs someone to pass to. No one was there. It's simple football basics. Playmakers need someone to pass. Casey, yes, it would have made somewhat of a difference. It would not have made that large a difference. I still feel, even with Fati, Dembele, and so forth, Bayern Munich could have still have caused Barca the same issues and still have dominated them because there's something structurally wrong within this team, and Koeman again in the greatest manager. That's just what I think. Would have made a difference? Not that much of a difference based on what I saw in this game. From Jaden Alvarado, who says, my concern is Man U. In the last 7 years, what signings have they made compared to the other EPL clubs, especially when they pick the manager? They had a really good transfer window, man. This was an amazing transfer window. But as I always said, that Varane, Sancho, Cristiano, the guy in the dugout is always the very key dude. Shane Schubert.
Speaking of the guy in the dugout, there's already pictures and videos surfacing around with Cristiano already coaching on the touchline. So,
so your boy Shane Schubert says, blaming injuries when you got 8-2 with a better 11. Here's the thing. Messi, Cannibal Suarez, all those dudes, Frankie de Jong, it was 8-2. So I don't know whether these kinds of players, without Messi and without the vision of Cannibal Suarez, would have made that much of a difference. Let's keep it real. From 7625, he says, this mofo Ole, the nonce, played Lindelof over Varane, subbed Van de Beek instead of Fred, mid-game, and subbed Cristiano Ronaldo. Is Ole getting paid to throw matches? I don't think he's getting paid to throw matches. I just think that you are dealing with a guy who is simply inept. The guy is simply inept, bro.
Wasn't Varane the player
this all over Twitter where like, oh, if Van de Beek, like, are people legit saying that like if Fred come off after Van de Beek would have gone on and won that game, or would have been secure? Like, I don't know what people think, like that what type of player Van de Beek is. Like that he's going to sort of drop deep and protect the back four and control and pass and then pass to who? And then if he does that, pass to who? No one's up top there. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but it's almost like people going to the point where, like, yes, I agree that Ole should be playing Van der Beek a lot more, but it's almost to the point where it's like he's now become this savior of the team.
Yeah,
where if you play Van der Beek, then all the problems in this United side are solved and it's all fine. And you know, United will
Bro,
win the CL or something.
I honestly, you know what? I honestly blame Rio's podcast because these sheep are now he's automatically like the best number 6 on the planet now.
It's just like,
You guys gotta relax, bro. Like this is Donny van der Beek. This is not prime Zidane or
Guys
gotta relax.
But that's what people like to do. They like to overrate guys. But let me just read. So from Vinish Uninthan, thank you for the dub, bro. And Vinish Uninthan again says, Monopoly Barca edition. Everyone starts with 1 billion in debt. God damn.
Oh my god!
It's deep, man. This is like look. Barcelona is because I want to come to Kule Axe after because it's a messed up situation, bro. Salman Zaki says Man United look serious CL favorites. I think he's being tongue in cheek.
Facts.
I think it's being talking to MC. Gets a UCL first. Relax, chill. From Casey, who says CR7 was actually crap. Diving, hold up, dribbling. All 3 goals scored have been goalkeeping errors. Sancho, another useless, overhyped English player. Casey, here's the thing though. Cristiano is a goal scorer. And he doesn't mince words about what he does. He can say about he doesn't really perform and so forth. But the guy puts the ball in the net. And he can insult his game all he wants. The name of the game is putting the ball inside that net. And Casey, let me ask you this. As a Barca fan, wouldn't you take Cristiano? Right now, as a Barca fan, would you take Cristiano or would you rather have Aguero and Luke De Jong in your team? Wait, hold on. Let me just read this too. So your boy King Gabani, thank you for the dub. He says, shout out to Bruno, an attacking mid who can pass. King Gabani is a Chelsea fan who thinks Ziyech, Mount, and Thingy are trash. So, you know, Bani, look, relax. I don't understand. I get you. And from RDZ17 says, this Ole tax is ludicrous. Ludicrous. Takes 80% of United's paycheck. No, look, the Ole tax is real. The only tax is really that this guy, that's why I asked you guys once the transfer window closed, I asked everything to people and Hesse couldn't give me an answer. If United, with the signings they've made and one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, finish trophyless, should Ole still be in the job? That's the real. Kule, talk to me, man. Barca, man.
The vibes just weren't there today. Well, you know, it is an improvement from 8-2. At least you can say that. At least we've gone forward.
Really?
We've gone. In a way, you know, it is an improvement, but it was trash. Well, I didn't say it was that much of an improvement, but I have to say though, it was. Yeah, I was watching like 30 minutes into the game, and I realized, we're not playing anything. Like, to be honest, like, though I already had lost faith when I saw the lineup, man. Because like leading up, I did not believe that we'd play like 3-4-5-2 or whatever we did, and until I actually saw, it's like this is the worst formation to play because it's like we haven't played this formation since like last season, and then we just brought it up like, and Koeman thinks it's gonna magically work, and of course it didn't work.
So I mean. Because Casey seems to believe, Casey, who's a Barca, he seems to believe that, okay, if Dembele, Fati, Coutinho were all playing, it would have made a large difference. Do you think it would have made much of a difference if, let's say, all the first tier attackers were there not injured?
But it's a nice dream to have, but really, to be honest, if I believe if we'd play a little bit. If they had those guys there, then probably Bayern would have actually gone to their first gear, and they probably would have just smoked us even worse. So probably not really. Like overall, it just wasn't there. And like, yeah, we are in a rebuilding phase, but the reality is losing Messi was we don't have a guy who carries the ball. We don't have a guy that's creating. Who is creating today for Barcelona?
What happened to Frankie
Nobody.
de Jong? The wonder kid. Where was he?
He's a box to box. He's not. He doesn't really have those facilities. He doesn't have those facilities. And Pedri, you know, he moves the ball well, but he doesn't have a lot of the creativity. So yeah, we have a midfield that is good at like holding on to the ball, but we're not good at like moving or transitioning from defense to attack.
So I mean, would you sack Koeman, or do you think this is
Oh
beyond
yeah.
Koeman?
Oh yeah. Like I'd sack Koeman immediately because it's like this guy was talking shit about like how like, oh, I'm the future thanks to me. Like bro, you talked all that, and then like
And
not
then
only
you
that,
did
like
it.
yeah, it's disrespectful, and not only that, like the ego of this guy, like that's so unearned. Because it's like this guy, like bro, like you were awarded this job. Like it literally took us to have like the worst defeat in our history just for you to get this job, and you have not taken us as you have not done much better. I will say, to be honest. Like yeah, like I would say like Araujo is definitely an upgrade to someone like Lenglet, but the reality is like with all the players that you have right now, you should at least be doing a little bit more. And not only that, like I hate this whole Dutch agenda that he has. Like, why is De Jong starting?
Yeah,
What did he do?
I don't
like,
think that signing makes no sense.
I was watching the game and I forgot he was playing. I forgot he had a striker. I thought I was watching Memphis. I'm like, oh yeah, damn, we're playing with one at the top. It's like, oh, we have another guy.
He was useless. He was useless.
Like, why would have gone with Goatway instead? Like,
no, he's injured. He has to have surgery.
Yeah, that's true. But still, Coutinho was ready today. We needed a creator, and then like, why not start Coutinho? Why not?
Because you can't counter-attack with a tree trunk, man. You know.
To be fair, Koeman did want Ronaldo at Barcelona, so like, and that thing would have made a difference to Barca's midfield. But obviously, he didn't get it because PSG got him instead. But
Ronaldo is freaking overrated.
Okay, wait, so let me come to your boy. So Brian, talk to me, man. Barca's lost, man.
Yeah, man. Bayern dominated the game. It was a bad day for Barcelona, and Barca really missing Messi. It carried them to a semi, you know.
But when Messi was on the pitch, they lost 8-2 though. So
they at least scored a goal from Messi.
At least he had a shot on target.
Yeah.
Okay, how have the standards now fallen where you're now celebrating shots on targets, celebrating consolation goals? I mean, what the hell?
I mean, you can see the impacts of the creativity has dropped. Like, there's no creative outlet.
So, but do you think Messi would have made any difference in this game? If Messi was on the pitch, would he have made any difference in this game?
No, not a huge one. Like, he would have scored like at least one goal or something.
And that's the issue, man. That's the issue. What's it called? Where are we at? Oh well, this is interesting. The issue, man. That's the issue. Whoa, Sean, can you please reduce your background noise? But I'll come to you. But Sean, reduce your background noise and so forth because we don't hear any echoes. Before I come to you, Sean, what's it called? Gatlock, talk to me, man. The Barca game.
Yeah, this game was Lord, it was boring. I was expecting better. It was so boring.
Wait, boring how? Look, no, Bayern played some very good football, man.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't boring. It was sad. It was unfortunate watching team, but
it was boring when it came to competition because I don't lie, but Bayern's attack was annoying me because they were just missing so many chances, and I know they scored 3 goals, but come on, they were missing. And okay, Araujo and PK actually defended well. Like, no lie, Musiala should have scored a goal today. He really should have scored. That PK block and the one that hit the bar, he really should have scored, man. And I was really rooting for the guy to score a goal. Sanding was good. Muller was there. Lewandowski was kind of quiet, even though he scored 2 goals. Before he scored the 2 goals, he was a bit quiet. Although I don't blame him because he was playing against a back three. And it's hard to play against teams that usually sit back, although it's weird when you talk about Barcelona sitting back. But yeah, the game was, and I want to ask Barcelona fans this question. I know it's not 8-2, but let's be honest. Which game was worse? Because this
was worse. This was worse.
Sad. Because 8-2 was so exciting to a degree because Bayern had to play to their best to get those 8 goals.
And also Bayern didn't completely dominate Barca. So it just shows you how weird this is. You would think 8-2 is worse.
No, 8-2 is worse, definitely. Because it's
no.
8-2 at the end of the day.
8-2 is worse based on scoreline.
That's the thing. It's based on scoreline. Like, we watched the game recently, Bayern, they just scored 8 goals.
Right, but we also had a better team.
And three of them came in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, 3 of them was in that. But this is like Bayern this looked like a total mismatch. That game was not a mismatch. They just scored 8 goals with horrible defending by Barcelona. This game was like, oh no, these two teams shouldn't be on the same pitch. These teams shouldn't be on the same pitch.
Yeah, well, look, I just a question for people to think deeply, because everybody will just say 8-2, 8-2, 8-2, and I get it. 8-2 was crazy, but we need to think about it, because this game just felt sad. I mean, it was sad. It was sad. To be fair, this was how I expected the United versus Young Boys.
No. Okay, but people like Abdul and K say, "Oh, we are overreacting." Are we overreacting by what we just saw in terms of, if Ansu Fati, Dembele, Coutinho was there, it would have been much more different and so forth?
Because Dembele is always on the bed.
The funny thing is, if the others were there, Dembele, Coutinho, Aguero, and the other, Barcelona might have wanted to attack more, which will not give more space to Bayern at the end. So who knows? Maybe
there we go.
That's exactly what happened for the 8-2. You guys played it back 4, and because of you guys not have much of an attack, that's probably the reason why he played back 3. And that granite selling Javi, which is Gavi, that guy, he came in and he probably should have gotten a red card, to be fair.
So the other guy, so they think that if you now switch the X with a G, we'll now pretend that is now the new Javi and so forth.
He's the granite seller version of Javi. That's who he is. They got to
should have brought on Nicki Minaj, bro.
Yeah. So anyway,
Pedri.
For Barcelona, they're what they just need to do is just make sure they get a result against Benfica
my thing is that I believe they will get through the group. I believe that because Bayern Munich are just an extremely strong team. But I'm going to be playing very close eye to Benfica right now. So because it's one thing to get like that. What we don't want, what football can't handle, is if Barcelona don't come through the group. And even if they go to the group like I don't think they're not getting past the round of 16. Like it's going to take a long time until they sort out their debts before we see Barca in a quarter or a semi. Mainly in a semi. It's going to be a while to see Barca in a semi until they sort out their finances.
I don't want to question. How do you think the game is going to go in the Allianz? Remember, this was Camp Nou.
Now, they'll get this destroyed again. Like for me, it's going to be exactly with or without the players. It'll be exactly the same. Like it'll be like 3-0, 4. It may be 5-1. Like it's going to go exactly the same. Now, here's the thing, though. If Koeman is still manager, yeah. Now, if Koeman is not manager, who knows? But if it's still Koeman as manager and so forth, still the same players, the same, the same. Okay, wait. Let me come to your boy Sean. Sean, talk to me, man. Barca's lost, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't expect the 8-2 like last time, but it was. For a Barca fan, I really wouldn't have liked that performance from them. I thought Musiala was very good for Bayern.
Amazing, he was good. He was amazing. Yeah. He was amazing.
Like, I think when people talk about him as like one of the best young players, they don't talk about him as much compared to a Greenwood, a Foden, a Haaland. So I think it's like he's a very talented player.
Oh, no, but I think obviously we saw him against Lazio and so forth, but I think he's now really good. I think it's going to be the season where he really emerges and.
Yeah.
So that's performance. He's now he's now one of the young guys now that people have to now accept.
I also thought Upamecano was all right in defense for.
What did he didn't have to do anything. How much defense did he have to do?
I felt like from what I saw from him, he did decent. However, from what I see at the Allianz, it's probably going to be like a 5-0, in my opinion.
Lord, Jamal, man, talk to me, man. Actually, no, Jamal, let's switch it up. Talk to me about you, United, man. No, talk to me about United and Lukaku. Actually, no. First, Lukaku, then United. So, Jamal, can we please accept that Lukaku is here to prove people wrong? Tough game, difficult game, zero creativity. He comes with the winning goal. Jamal, can you stop hating on my Congolese brother?
Hold on. Before Jamal goes, who did they play today? Chelsea.
They played a great team. Jamal, Lukaku.
They played a bank in Nigeria.
Jamal. Jamal. Talk about Lukaku.
Guys, Lukaku is scoring, man. But this is what he do. He scores against these teams. You know who you played today, It
Zenit. Was a difficult game. They made it difficult. Tough team.
Yeah. I forget. They're the champions of Russia. Oh, yeah. So that's that.
Respect Putin.
But no, Chelsea are doing the thing, man. But one thing I have to say is, bro, did you see that chance that Russian guy missed? I don't know. Like, you guys have juju around your goal. Teams are missing easy chances, man, when they're playing Chelsea.
Brand bribes. Brand bribes.
But guys, we don't want to talk about Chelsea. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about what really happened today. Let's go on to Manchester United. These guys lost to young boys. See, Cristiano thought he was gonna lubricate young boys today. He thought he was gonna get that ass.
Hey, pause. Come on, relax. Pause. No. But seriously, about this, that's what I was asking, because a lot of people are like Lingard. Is this on Lingard or Ole? It was a bad pass, but is this on Ole pretty much trying to sabotage this team?
Bro, it's fully 100% on Ole, because bro, Man United look up for it. As a manager, from the minute the game start, they look like they was still on the plane, bro. They look like they was celebrating Cristiano signing. These guys didn't look up for it. And I hear everybody saying the excuse, the red card. Bro, before the red card, they wasn't that great.
No. Yeah, young boys were having up. And let's keep it real. Young boys ain't good. Those guys are not good.
Yeah.
Like, if those guys were actually knew what they were doing, they'd have scored more. Hence why when they now play against Villarreal and Atalanta, who ain't Newcastle, who ain't young boys, that's what you know what they're doing. That's when Ole's management is not going to be fully tested.
Yeah, because that's one more thing quickly on this game. Yeah, I watched the game, and bro, these young boys, they are trash, man. The amount of chance these guys skied. They skied so much chance. But bro,
which is what makes it worse. Yeah. What makes it worse is that you can clearly see that these guys are not very good. That these guys are just playing off of vibes. Yeah. Why would you be afraid because you're a man down? Why would you not sort of go into your shot because you're a man down?
No, it's small management.
So bro, they lost to, let's be real, guys. They lost to a bunch of chocolate makers. That's it. Manchester United lost to a bunch of chocolate makers. Because Swiss chocolate is quality, but that's what they.
Bro, I have some in my fridge right now that my sister got from me from Geneva, man. Yeah. Quality, man. Swiss chocolate is quality.
Yeah, but bro, young boys can't beat Barca. I'm saying that now. Bro, young boys can give Barcelona a fight.
Jamal, man. Say that now. It's okay. See, again, this one will ask everyone. Barca fans are saying that I'm overreacting. I'm going a bit too crazy. I'm being too reactionary and so forth. Based off that performance, are we being reactionary, or is it a case of like, if Fati, Dembele played, it would have been a much different game against Bayern?
No. Listen, I've seen Arsenal's decline. Barcelona's decline is following suit. They're joining us in Europe. It's real.
Momo, relax. Relax. Arsenal is a separate thing. Jamal, continue.
Yeah, bro, it's a tough one, bro, because I can understand what they're saying, because Aguero, Dembele, and Fati, they are good attacking players. And guys, please don't be rude. Braithwaite as well. How can you forget Braithwaite? Yeah, how can we forget? Come on.
No. But Jamal, they had Cannibal Suarez and Messi and lost 8-2.
I was being sarcastic there. If you didn't get it, I didn't mean it. No, but bro, you know what? It's tough, because I watched the game. After that game, how can Barca fans make an excuse? Because I'm sorry, I can't hear excuses when I watch that game. That was total domination. That was a beat down. I mean, bro, it looked like Barcelona was young boys. I swear it was Bayern.
No. But basically, I think Shane even said it. Shane, who's like a Bayern fan, it was like a training session.
Yeah, it was.
So how can you go from a training session and you have two players and it then becomes a competitive game? No, those players would have made it a bit better, but it would have still been easy because this was way too easy for Bayern. Way too easy.
Yeah. And bro, HH, I don't care, bro. You have to talk to FIFA and tell them about the forfeit rule. Please, HH, do anything. Send emails. Go to
Jamal,
UEFA.
my thing is like,
bro, you need to get them. Yeah, you need to send
they're going to the Alliance right now to continue this. But fair enough, man. Fair enough. What's it called? Before I come to you, empty man. Let me just take care of these doors, man. So empty, wait right there, dear sire. Okay, so from your boy, Chris. Thank you for the super chats, Chris. Thank you for the $5 super chats. So Chris says we need to sack Koeman. He's not the manager for the rebuild. We need a flexible manager. After that, we can focus on reinforcements. This is what I'm saying. So don't talk to me about, oh, we're missing this player, we're missing this player. I don't think Koeman is that dude. Because if put it this way, Ernesto Valverde with those same players, the game doesn't look like that. You know, the game doesn't look like that. I think Koeman is the kind of manager who I think he does need specific players and better players. I don't think he can manage with those guys that are there. And by the stuff that he's saying in the press, I think even he wants to be sacked. That performance was an embarrassment. I'm sorry, that performance in your own home ground.
Alphonso Davies taught them a new one, a Canadian. This guy beat.
Oh, Canada. He taught them a new one completely.
Wait, guys, quickly. Did you see Jordi Alba when he gets subbed off? That sums up Barcelona.
Bro,
the guy looked like he was dying.
Bro, it's on the thumbnail. Yeah, it's on the thumbnail. It's one of the images on the thumbnail that I use. Like, that is the image. The guy looked like if he ran 5 Olympic marathons back to back. Like, the guy couldn't breathe. The guy couldn't breathe.
Apparently, he's sick. He has a fever.
No. MC, that ruins the whole joke.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, the whole joke is that he's fully healthy, but based on what has happened, he couldn't breathe. MC, come on, get to the joke.
That's why you're still lacking a CL.
Easy.
Wait. What happened tonight?
Go on, empty. Say something. Go on, say something.
What happened? What happened?
Empty.
4 hours ago. What happened?
What
happened?
Empty, chill. I'll come to empty. Empty, chill. I'll come to you. Chill.
Where's your seal? Show me your seal.
So probably RD717 says, Barca, don't get comfortable. This onslaught was at home. A Munich massacre might be awaiting you in the reverse fixture.
Bro?
And this is why I want to advocate the forfeit rule. If you get beats like this in your own house, Lord only knows what will happen when you now go to their house. Again, forfeit rule is available for everyone if they want to use it. Your boy MN says, injury, and MN is a Barca fan. MN says, injury wouldn't matter when we have a Class A manager. That's the issue, man. That's the issue. Casey, thank you for the dub, Casey. Casey says, don't get me wrong. Koeman is crap. You at least expect a structure. This guy knows nothing. These players perform well with national teams. It's on the coach. And Casey, thank you. Now we're now reaching our whole thing. A manager, even with injuries, should still be able to have a strategy and a structure. The lack of a structure is problematic, and it's very simple. You know that you're playing a back three. You know you're going to be defensive. You know that counter-attack is your main thing. Why are you playing a Dutch tree trunk as one of your attackers?
It's true.
Wouldn't it make sense that a guy who can't run and can't hold the ball up very well, shouldn't you bring in Coutinho and now play small and quick? Because with Coutinho and Depay, you have small guys who are skillful and who can actually now work better in transition. Simple.
One more thing, I don't know if I missed it. I just want to say, I just laughed a lot when Coutinho come on. This guy really loves to shoot, man. So there's a guy come on, the guy just popping shots.
And Jamal, you should know that more than anyone. This dude, they were like, there was a guy free. You know, Coutinho was going to shoot before that ball came to him.
Yeah.
like basically, before Coutinho got onto the pitch, he was like, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot. Wait, hold up. So from your boy Ifak, I give it the dub. It says that we had 38% possession versus Pause FC. I'm done. Ole out. You see, my thing is this: is that, as we said again, even if you go down a man down, a team with a man down should still be able to keep the ball well. Most teams who are the superior team should be able to be better with the ball. That's right. There was a perfect example of why Ole is a bad manager. The fact that was how you reacted to that. And also, do you know what's worse? You're now seeing in your press conference that, he blames the very young referee. What? Yeah. So because the referee was young, he sent off thingy for what is a red card in any scenario.
Because there's pressure. There's pressure on the dude now, man. You have the players now. Look, as good as the Titanic was, it took an iceberg to take them down. Always that iceberg, man. It doesn't matter what his cast is, the players are. As long as you have that guy as the head.
Isn't it a very Ole thing to now go and win like the next 10 games in a row?
Yeah. But
and they keep his job. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. So from your buy, RD said once, thank you for the dub. So RD says apparently one of the guys on Young Boys played in the Congolese league 2 years ago. Ole, you have blood on your hands. You see, guys.
United lost to Avia.
No.
No.
Whoa. You know what? Gatlock. I'm even gonna please change that. I can't have that. I can't. Nah, relax. Please. Like, wait, Gatlock. What the hell? Don't get me.
He was going to get you demonetized.
No. Forget demonetized.
Demonetized. Removed.
No. Jail, prison, 25 to life. San Quentin, Alcatraz. What's it called? Like solitary confinement.
Straight to Azkaban, bro.
The hell? Yeah. Azkaban with what's it called? Harry Potter and Hermione and those clowns. so my take here is it's guys. Those guys were bad. Those young boys, guys. Those guys were bad. Like really, really, really bad. So. For Ole to react like that and not have the confidence in your team to be like, okay, we're a man down, we can still find a win. We can
you are too confident. You are too confident saying Manchester United are getting out of this group. Bro, you said the same thing last year. Bro, it's 50-50. We can see Cristiano in the European League.
No. For me, I still believe in Cristiano as a goal scorer. For me, I still believe they'll make it through, but it makes sense. For me, I'm still saying United and Atalanta.
And what happened to Cristiano against Porto? Oh, let's go the year before. What happened to him against Ajax?
Listen,
no, he scored.
No, he scored against.
He scored in both legs.
Yeah, he scored, but he still went out. So, bro, Cristiano, it's not like it's 100% confirmed they're coming.
We'll see. So, empty. I want you to talk on Lukaku. Can you stop hating on Lukaku? Winning goal. Now what? Talk to me. Now what? Hater.
Stack para merchant.
Empty. Okay, empty. I think you're in Siberia. Bro. So when you get back from Siberia, let me know. Let me know.
Empty. Were you exiting or someone leaving?
Wait. Hold on. Hatimomo, talk to me about Lukaku.
To be honest, I was focusing on the Barcelona games. I didn't get much to say. But
Hatimomo, all you need to know is that Lukaku scored the winning goal in a very, 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 very tough game, and it was an amazing header. Hatimomo, I know you're one of the haters. So why do you continue to hate when Lukaku is not proving you wrong? Huh?
I saw Tim's in Europa, in the Euros. Did you see what Chiellini and your boys Bonucci did then?
Hatimomo, why are you living in the past? Coming to deal with what's happening tonight. So
who were you playing?
Winning goal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Winning goal. Now what? No.
Look at my ABI. They beat the bank. That's who they beat.
Winning goal. Now what? Talk to me.
Listen, all I'm saying is let's see we're not a top 6 side, so don't count what he did against us. We're farmers right now. So let's see what he does against Liverpool. Liverpool didn't do anything.
Wait, hold up. By us, who is that?
What do you mean?
What club?
Spurs. He's a Spurs fan.
He ain't a sports fan.
Jamal,
I know who he is.
Oh
Hansi,
no,
what?
no.
Hansi, who?
Listen, first of all, I just said we're not a top 6 club right now. But all I'm saying is,
the audience live chat, would you like to know who this guy supports?
Arsenal.
Yes. Hansi,
still a big club.
who do
Still
you
a big club.
support? Hansi, who do you support?
Chill. We're still a big club. But what I'm saying is,
So you're so embarrassed that you can't even name the club you support?
we're coming back. Listen, we won this.
We are staying up.
We are staying up. So we are staying up. We got 1 goal. But listen, anyway.
We got a goal.
She shouldn't actually be allowed in this conversation. Really, when you could be 16. So I don't know.
Why are you here?
Why is he? How did he get snuck into this club? Listen, my bouncer's stuck. Oh, fake idea. Oh, there you go, man. Bloody hell, these really fake ideas. Okay, continue, man. Continue.
Well, I want to speak on the Barca Bayern game.
Okay.
I'll be real, it should have been more. I think Kimmich, he was off date for him today. He some 3 balls.
Yeah.
It was a bit poor. Like if he was a bit more on it, I think Bayern sweep.
So okay. Are we being too reactionary?
Not at all. No
Fati, no Dembele, Coutinho didn't start, no Aguero.
First of all, Dembele is always injured, so I don't even know when he's going to start. Maybe 2024.
He's trash as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's not trash. The boy's clearly talented, but injuries. It's unlucky. But,
thank you.
But listen, what I'm saying is, with Barcelona, I don't see the future. That's the scary part. Like they say it's They say, oh, now Barcelona's trying to do this youth development in 2 years' time. That's when they'll be starting. But I like Pedri. He's a good player. And here's the other. But these guys, they're not going to do anything. They ain't going to.
Gavitas.
No. Okay, but is this a case of the finances, meaning that lack of player acquisition, or would a better manager with these players perform better?
Nah, because think about it. You just said they had Luke de Jong up top. Now, why they got him in the first place? I don't even know why they got him in the first place. And Aguero, even if he's fit, he hasn't got the speed anymore to play on the counter.
And also he's suffering from mental depression because he thought he'd be playing with Messi. So
yeah, exactly. They done him dirty, man.
No, they did. Boy, it's his fault, bro. Like you can't hide in a suitcase. They'll see you through the X-ray. So
at least that Blade guy on the left, he was good.
Well, which Blade guy?
They bring on a guy for Alba.
Look, we have to continue and talk.
Okay, but yeah, and I'm saying the decline's even going to be more real when they lose Busquets, because Busquets today was actually doing decent ball progression from deep. But when they lose him, I don't know even who they got replacement for him as. The dude's old now. He can't keep playing.
Gavi. No, you know what? Gavi actually looked decent. He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off, but he looked decent. To be fair, if anything they want to take out of this game, the youngsters look pretty good.
They look alright. That's what's called. I think Alejandro Balde was pretty good.
But like I just said, they can't carry. This is listen, you say
Araujo.
Yeah, he's good. He played good.
This is not like this is not a pro. You know, who develops youth? They're not Leon. You know, if this was Leon, fair enough. But this is Barcelona. Like there's standards for Barcelona. Like you can't be calling yourself a youth project and doing nothing for the next 3-4 years out in the wilderness. Like
no, but they have no money. Like they're skint. They're skint. So it's like I didn't crack a joke. They are poor. Like they have no money. So my thing is that this is a situation that they're in. Like my just thing is that it just shows you how quickly things change. You know,
Super League. That's why they're in the Super League.
That's the whole point. Messi's probably gonna have some fun tomorrow against Club Brugge. Probably drop like a 3-piece. So you go from Barca.
The guy who was racially abused, is he still at Barca? The guy, the young teenager.
Oh no, I think he left.
Oh, he left.
He left. He went to Leipzig.
Oh,
Leipzig. Yeah,
okay.
He left.
Okay.
No. But yeah. So my thing is that, imagine if you're Messi, and you're just looking at like
he's laughing.
He's laughing.
Bro.
He's like, thank the Lord. Yeah, thank the Lord. Yeah, thank the Lord.
Round of 16, PSG Barca. Let's get it. That's what I want to see.
Okay. Wait, Red Devil, are you ready to apologize to Lukaku?
what I want to say is that Thomas Muller is still criminally underrated. Very criminally underrated player, Thomas Muller.
Yeah.
So I'm
How
surprised he's got the
does that link to? Do you want to apologize to Ronaldo?
Well, we're talking about Bayern Barcelona, so
okay, so you're just going to ignore that Lukaku scored the winning goal for Chelsea in a tough game. Okay,
no one's mentioned Thomas Muller's performance in the chat as of yet. So
I dare the goat to. Whoa.
No, I'm just highlighting the quality of a particular player. You know, that has a guy who's certainly had an impressive career, certainly more so than the entirety of Chelsea Football Club, I might add. So
speak on it.
This guy, you know, at his age, just don't be able to plot those performances because the guy was tearing apart before Barcelona's side, like Muller at his age, you know. So you gotta respect this guy. So and obviously Lewandowski still chipped in as well, but I don't know why. Like, because people were talking about, like, and on a serious note, we're talking about Ballon d'Or shouts and stuff like that as well. And I'm always going to be surprised why Thomas Muller has never been in the conversation.
He's not flashy
at
all.
Right. No, but you need good PR.
Yeah.
And the PR for the PR for Muller just ain't strong enough.
Yeah.
He just ain't strong. No, but you are right. Like, the guy is in a lot of big games. He always shows up.
Yeah,
he always shows up in another. Like, if not for Drogba, he would have scored the winning goal for Bayern in that UCL final.
Yep, something.
He's always at the right place at the right time.
Right place, right time.
Is there any time he has faced Barcelona that he hasn't scored?
What is that?
Is there any time he has faced Barcelona that he hasn't scored? Like a tie?
I don't think so, because they played them twice in 2013.
What about when Messi and Barres Boateng?
2015.
2015 he
I know
scored.
that's why I said, but he scored in the second leg.
Oh, he scored.
Did he? Yeah.
The game was over. The game was over. The tie was over.
Yeah, but he says.
But he still scored, yeah. No, so basically, he likes. Basically, I think after Leipzig, he actually put a tweet saying that, Barcelona next week.
I saw that.
So I think he likes Barcelona. He likes them. He likes. So basically, he's a bully. He's a bully. So what's it called? YSK. Barca, man, talk to me. Like, is this as bad as we make it out to be, or we're maybe overreacting? That, hey, look, relax, they'll come through. Or could they potentially go into whoa if Benfica say what's up?
No. That's not gonna.
That would be a stream.
It's a possibility. Would be a stream, honestly.
Suleiman, what?
It's a possibility.
Suleiman, no, relax, man, relax. Everything will be okay. I promise.
I know what he's doing.
Yeah,
YSK, you are sick. YSK, you are really sick. That's actually that's messed up.
No. But see, Koeman is a madman, bro. Your job is on the line, and you're gonna go and say that to your employer.
No. But YSK, do the math. If he gets sacked, severance.
No, it's a win-win. It's a win-win for him because it's so. But yeah, no.
They can't afford to sack him though. They don't have the money to.
They can't afford to sack.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait, no. Okay, all right, guys. Pause. So you're saying that Koeman can pretty much say that Laporta smells. Laporta is a loser. Laporta basically rubbed his balls in public, and they can't do anything. Because Koeman can literally say that Laporta stinks of 3 skunks who have not bathed for 3,000 years, and they can't do anything because he can't afford to sack this. So Koeman can actually pretty much say anything. I'm like, okay, yeah, because they can't sack it. No, that's messed up.
No.
Was it Saint Etienne who was taken into court for not paying the?
for not paying stuff. So basically, you have a situation where, like, a manager, like, he came out and said that because of him, they have a future, and they just got lubricated at the crib. How much you want to bet that they said, you know what? I am Moses. He'll say he's Moses.
Didn't he said something like they're not going to be back to their best for like 2 or 3 years. So in his mind, for as long as he stays, it's always going to be a long-term project. And with the damage done by Uncle Perez's cousin Bartomeu, it might just take that long. So So in a way, I think Barca fans, I think most of the fans in the stadium understood the situation because they could have easily. I mean, towards the end they did. After third goal went in, they start olaying the passes and everything. So they were having fun with it, which is sad.
Listen, even
So,
Arsenal fans have
so
never
you
done
pay
that. That
money,
was
you pay
sad.
money to a Champions League
Wait,
game,
Arsenal fans have never done that?
expecting
I've seen
that.
Arsenal fans do that.
Nah.
Go on.
Listen, we've not done. We've never done.
No,
Wait,
see, yeah, go on.
No. As in, Red Devil. Obviously, he's obviously being very funny. Can you talk about Lukaku's winning goal after the abuse you gave him?
I never gave Lukaku abuse.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes. Do you want receipts? Oh, you think you're the only one with receipts? You think you're the only one with receipts?
I've said several times that Lukaku always does well against small teams, but disappears against big teams. That's the standard, really. Now I know
Red Devil.
that like your Russian mafia don who basically got you this group of your bride.
Guys, can you audience, can you listen to this nonsense and that's been these awful accusations?
Bribed, for goodness.
How do you recognize my AV?
Zenith Bank. Wait, why is so look.
So you know, so at the end of the day, when
no, Red, no, let's give it.
When Lukaku's facing Naira, Lukaku's facing Lukaku.
Red Devil, you know that's still your country. Red Devil, you can talk and sound as white as you want. You are still a black man and a Nigerian, so you will respect. It's okay. Why is talk about Lukaku's winning goal? Talk about his winning goal. Talk about his winning goal.
Yeah, I watched the highlights, and to be honest, I can't name anyone from the Zenit team, so I don't know what to make of this. I mean, you said it yourself. To be honest, you brought this guy to step out against the small teams.
Yeah.
No, look, homie, you should be lucky that that's an AV. Because before I'm sure nobody I mean, the AV is a cool man.
Red Devil, you have to respond.
Sorry, I can't even. I'm still like coughing. I really cannot. If you don't look to my AV, man, like look to my AV. Like,
yeah, I think he was being sarcastic.
Wait. Red Devil. So what? For them, that's just like a cartoon character. White guys are not fans of Blade or Spawn. The heck? What the hell was that about? Why continue?
Yeah. So, how long did it take? I think it was like 70 minutes to actually get the job done. And to be honest, which I thought was a pretty disappointing performance for the best club on the planet right now. So, but again, it doesn't change anything. You know what the sick thing is? There was guys in here who were saying United were favourites, dark horses, and all this nonsense. We couldn't even keep a clean sheet against young pause FC. So
yeah, that was what I was about to say. Clean sheet. Whoa.
Oh, clean sheet against young boys.
Relax.
Wise kid, please keep talking. Keep talking.
Man, change your name. Like seriously, just.
Oh no. They're YB or positive. That's it.
So no. I think Juventus. They're in your group, right? Juventus, they're in your group. They look decent against your boy Malmo.
We're gonna play hat-trick against Malmo, guys.
No, but see, listen. Dybala scored, Morata scored. Maybe they're up to something, bro. Who knows? Maybe something is gonna come around for them. So I still expect Chelsea and
because that's Chelsea's next game now.
Juventus. Yeah, shout out to Martin Rosario. So yeah, no, a disappointing performance if I'm being honest, because obviously the United games I was left downbeat, and then I had to kind of, I tuned into the London Blues game to cheer myself up, watching the best football team on the planet, and they put on a trash performance like that. It was kind of, very
we're looking for a. I think, Wise kid, I know you're very patriotic and so forth. No, I know you're what's it called? Queen Lizzie, that's well. Mason Mount for
Shout out Lizzie,
Bruno.
man. Shout out Lizzie.
Mason Mount for Bruno or Pogba.
Oh, you want Bruno now?
Pogba.
You want Bruno now?
Oh, you want to swap? You want to swap?
Mason Mount for Pogba.
No, that's not.
Why not?
That's not a valid exchange.
Has Pogba got an assist in a UCL final? Chill.
Guys, I was watching Twitter, and Twitter said Mount had a horrible game.
Hey, why do you want to get rid of a UCL winner?
No, YSK, think about it, man. Mount is a DM. It's work out for you.
No comment. Just
you'll be looking for a DM. Okay, what's it called? So
LB, we go Van der Beek.
So LB, talk to me, man. Bayern, were you surprised by how easy Bayern made it look against Barcelona? And talk to me specifically about Sane, who looks good.
Sane was looking good.
And Musiala is
What's Musiala first name?
Hey, your name is Jamal.
He's my brother.
So LB, go for it, LB.
In terms of the result, it didn't really surprise me, considering we know what Barcelona have gone through and having recently lost Messi as well. I think this is an ultimate sort of low for Barcelona, at least over the last 10, 15 years. And I mean, Bayern Munich, they were just toying with Barca. I reckon they could have put another 2-3 goals or 2-3 more goals past them. But no, result didn't really surprise me. I think Lewandowski and Muller have sort of continued to show that they are two of the most dangerous attackers in world football, especially Lewandowski. But Barcelona, they just look completely lifeless without Messi and your boy, Woes. But I don't think Dembele would have made much of a difference, to be honest. HH. The team has revolved around Messi for the last 10, 15 years at least. And
but let me ask you this though. Do you, because this is what I was saying even in my post-match. So Bayern looks really good.
Yeah.
Can we look at that performance and say, hey, they've made a statement as one of the favorites for the competition, or because of the opposition they faced, it's hard for us to really judge them by that performance, by how easy it was?
Barcelona are always going to be Barcelona. I reckon you got to give Bayern Munich some credit, and I reckon they've sort of set the tone for the competition in terms of the result. Bayern Munich are always going to be up there in terms of quarterfinals, semi-finals, but it just really depends on whether they win the CL or not. I certainly think that we have to give a lot of credit to Bayern Munich as well, because they didn't get complacent. It was the first game of the season, and yet they still managed to put 3 goals past Barcelona away from home in front of Barcelona supporters. So a lot of credit has to go to Bayern, but I still don't think they should get carried away as well. First game of the season, a struggling, undermanned Barcelona.
But guys, isn't that mad that in 2021 people are asking if Barcelona at home is not a real challenge? That's mad.
No, things have changed. Like,
yeah, that's mad.
Camp Nou right now, anybody can go there and get free points.
This will beat them 3-0. Their next Champions League game, Porto.
HH. Do you still want Bayern?
Let me think on it. Actually. I'll think on it. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you very quickly.
I've never seen anybody pay so much to insult his own players.
Okay. So your boy Promo, who says thank you for super chat. Promo says, who is the most talented, Pedri, Musiala, or Bellingham? Musiala.
Yeah. Then Bellingham.
And Bellingham. No, Bellingham is really good.
Bellingham is pretty good, not gonna lie.
I know you're a recent merchant, but come on, Bellingham is good, man.
Oh, no, Bellingham is good. From Shane Schubert, thank you for super chat. They are henceforth. Oh God, now this is messed up.
You have to say, bro, they paid for it.
Shane Schubert says they are henceforth known as Borussia Catalonia.
Oh, jeez.
That's
tough, man. That's messed
up. Shane, that's messed up. Shane, that's messed up. Shane, no, hold on. Shane, you should feel ashamed of what you just said. Like that's below the belt. Wait, wasn't Shane the same guy that said it's called the bridge because people use it to sort of pass
Yep.
over.
Yeah, he said that. Does Barcelona have a wing?
Yes.
They've got a permanent.
HH.
Yes, LB, talk to me.
Didn't you say that Lewandowski was a Class C brick about 3 seasons ago?
Never.
Yeah, he did.
Never.
Wait, what?
Never.
Wait,
Never. Anybody that brings up stats receipts is getting banned. Anybody that brings up that receipt is
You know
getting
what I'm
banned.
talking
Never.
about.
Never. Moving on.
LB,
Moving
my
on.
friend.
Mr. Man.
LB, my
Mr.
friend.
Man, super chat. Mr. Man, super
LB,
chat.
show me the way. Show me the way.
If anyone can find-
LB, remember we're friends. LB, remember how much you're friendly to you and so forth. LB, if you didn't bring with that receipt.
LB,
don't you dare.
LB, don't listen.
Mr. Man, super chat.
He took your stick. He stole the shade from you.
Wait, guys. Wait.
Mr. Man's you know, guys, you know
He
that I can
stole the
scream.
shades from you. He stole the
Guys, you
shades.
know that I can scream. You know I can shout. I can shout. Mr. Man's super chat says Inter versus Real Madrid will pop off. Expect many G's. Oh no. Inter Real is going to be good. Inter Real is going to be good. And I'm saying 2-2. I'm saying Inter Real is going to be 2-2.
Sad's debut season, by the way.
God.
That is
Zad, we can only hope for the best for Zad. Only hope for the best. Kevin Higgins, thank you for super chat, says Koeman plays terrorist football. Their attack is trash. Jesus. Look at what things have now gone into now. King Gumbani says, if I catch whoa. So King Gumbani, realize that you're black. So you have to be very careful while you say this stuff, man. It's a good thing that you live in Texas. If I catch Mount in the streets, I'm going to jail. Mbani, if you said that and lived in England, you know that you're going to what's it called? The Old Bailey. Yeah. You're going to that the Old Bailey.
what's it called? What's it called? Belmarsh.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Everybody, bro, you're gonna get nicked.
That's a one-way ticket to HM Belmarsh.
Real quick.
Guys, why scale laugh is so funny, man? This guy laughs.
You're gonna get nicked, bro. Man, we are so messed up. So your boy Casey, who says you literally beat Leningrad FC. The overreaction. Casey, can I name first of all? That's very wrong. Their name is called Zenit, and they're the champions of Russia. And Casey, if you watched the league, man, I'm actually in tears, man. And Casey, if you actually watched the game, you will realize that it was a very tough game, a very hard game, and you need to give kudos to a striker who breaks the deadlock in a very tough game. Zenit made it very hard, and also,
do you know what Naira's worth now?
Yeah. Are we up to?
I'm just. Do you know?
Random, you know that we shouldn't be putting this stuff in. Well, is it what 700, 750?
700, 750. You know, it's like it's not doing great right now, man. So, can we really say that Lukaku really put up performance against something that's just not working for us, brother?
AJ, can I say something real quick?
Wait, hold on. I'll come to you, bro. I'll come to you. So Casey again says, literally all our best teams have been from La Masia. Casey, have hope and have faith. That's what I say to you. But Casey, I take offense to you calling them Leningrad FC. Their name is Zenit. And if you watch the game, Lukaku scored against a very, very tough team. So in a way, it is a dud.
Name 2 players from the back line.
Zalikovsky and Zakowski. There you go.
And Lewandowski.
From my boy MC. MC says, check United's lineup. I don't think Ole picked Pogba. Eh?
What? Pogba played.
Wait, MC. I know that this PTSD is deep. I didn't know that it affects like your brain and your brain functioning and something. Like MT, seek help, bro. Seriously, seek help for your PTSD. Like, because you literally just spoke rubbish. You just spoke nonsense there. And Salman Zaki says, HH Chelsea needs an elite dribbler. Okay, let me talk a little bit. Lukaku scored the winning goal, but Tuchel heads up. We have a target on our back, and the only way we can defend the title is we have to improve. We have to take things to the next level. And can I get some creativity up in this piece? ZH, I'm looking at you as well. Mounts, what do you do?
Because you know,
wait, easy. Wait, easy. Let me land. It said Lukaku has scored 4 goals from six shots.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's actually
4 goals from 6 shots. So these guys, because literally, I think that was the only chance he had in the game. The only chance in the game was that chance he had. So, bro, can you please give him his credit, because this guy is literally scoring with every opportunity he has. Let me come to you, boy, because you're not spoken yet. Barry, talk to me. So, Barry, you're a Barca fan, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Barry, talk to me, man. What happened tonight, bro?
First of all, I want to say happy birthday to my big brother, Teresa. First of all, thanks for watching the stream right now.
Hey, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Is he a Barca fan as well?
Nah, he's a Man U fan. So, yeah.
Oh, my God. Can we throw your party? Throw your party if you want. We can throw a party. Red Devil, let's arrange a party.
Happy birthday, bro. You know, just best wishes.
So, how do you celebrate your birthday by losing to Pause FC?
Oh, no.
I didn't realize a Barca fan.
No, okay, Barry, continue. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
For me, this was worse than A2, because the thing is, A2, you watched the game before 2 weeks ago. The thing is, if you focus only on the first 20 minutes of A2, Barca could have been up 3-1 if they were more clinical.
Yeah.
Today, I didn't. Jamal, you said?
No. Go on. Continue.
Okay. The thing is, today, Barca weren't a threat at all. I didn't sense any pressure from them. You feel me? So it was just disappointing, you know. I thought Bayern did their thing. And the thing is, we're not overreacting, because this was Camp Nou. This is our crib, our fortress. Could you imagine what they're going to do to us up there in Munich? Can you imagine?
Like this. But let me ask you this. Are you worried about Benfica, or do you feel you'll take care of Benfica?
The thing is, I watched Benfica along the game, and they didn't look that great. Kiev, we beat them last year with our B team, so I'm not worried about them. But Benfica, we just need to get the points for that. Like 6 points away home, that's what we need to do. But even if we qualify to the round of 16, I have no expectations from Barcelona. So yeah.
Can I just say, Victor Akinola? Pause. That's a crazy comment.
I'm not bringing up the comments.
Can I say something real quick, H?
Yeah, sorry. Go for it. Someone go for it.
So I see Barcelona fans talking slick in the comments, like KC talking stuff about like Chelsea and Zenit. Bro, keep a low profile. We're embarrassed here, man. We just got beat in our crib. Just have some humility and shut up.
See, this is what I don't see. There comes this is not the time to stick out your chest and start abusing and so forth, because Barcelona right now, I think, you know what it is? It's hard for people to accept where Barca are going to be in the next few years.
Yeah.
So for them, they're like, because you've known Messi's been around for so long. So it's hard. I don't think it's really something that's Messi is not going to save you. Messi is not going to bail you out. You are not winning La Liga. La Liga is not even on the cards this season. Copa del Rey, maybe, but this is most likely a trophyless season, because Messi was a guy who could always bail you out. So for a lot of Barca fans, it's a case of we might really be going through something difficult. And because you've had it so good for so long, it's hard to now think about. The thing is that even during that period of transition from when Pep took over Rijkaard, it wasn't as bad as what we're looking at.
No, not even close. And the thing is, like,
and also even during that transition, that was the emergence of Messi coming through. So, for Rijkaard, it was only like a few years in which they were not doing so well, but there was still something.
Let's be real though. Barcelona before Rijkaard in that period, like before the early 2000s and before, Barcelona were they weren't a big team in terms of they had Rivaldo and the odd superstars, Ronaldo, Muller, but as a team,
They
they're
still
nothing.
True, but they still had Rivaldo.
They did, but listen,
So my thing is that yes, they were finishing fourth. They were
finishing fifth. Sometimes they weren't.
So
they weren't doing anything.
But my thing though is that team still had Figo, it still had Rivaldo, it still had Kluivert.
Yeah, that's true.
There is nobody on this team even near the level of Figo, Rivaldo, or Kluivert.
Memphis.
No. Memphis ain't Kluivert, bro. Memphis it wasn't what Kluivert. So my issue is that and also as well, Van Gaal is a better manager than Koeman.
That's not even a conversation.
So my thing is that when you just stack up what they were with Van Gaal and so forth, and you look at what they are right now, and keep in mind that the teams in La Liga have improved. And also put in mind that you don't have any money to even spend on players. Barcelona have to be very careful
100%.
in the situation that they're in right now.
In fact, Van Gaal would have been the perfect manager because he knows how to build a foundation. Like he was the person who built the foundation.
Because look, see, Evans, don't be slick. Evans is a PSG fan, and he's saying facts. Why is he saying facts? Because he has contributed to what we're saying right now.
Hey, Neymar,
okay,
Messi.
Mon ami.
Because HH.
Yes.
Like when you look at Barcelona, what do they have to look forward to? Like I'm not seeing anything that gives you hope. Like when you look at Man United, there's like something even Ole tax, but
let me okay. Let's be fair here. No, let's be fair here. What if Ansu Fati is that dude?
That's the only shining light they have.
So my thing is that I don't want to put that pressure on him. But what if Ansu Fati is really like, this guy is really special? We don't know.
The injury as well. We have to see what he's like after. Because let's be real, injuries they're the worst time to have them is at the beginning of your career. Because that's the most important time in a football player's development is when you're coming through and you need that development time. That's the worst. So for Harvey Elliott at Liverpool as well, I feel sorry for the kid because he was just getting in the groove, and that's the worst time to have it when you're starting to find your feet, and then boom, that injury hits you. And that, I look at Ramsey for Arsenal when he had that injury against Stoke. That ruined him because he just consistently kept getting injuries.
Sorry.
So like, I'm telling you, I hope for Ansu Fati is like he gets back to those levels we saw pre.
No. I mean,
that's
to me,
not a given.
Yeah, like you see, and that's obviously the issue because, I mean, my thing is that, so wait, what's the injury that he had?
I think
was it ACL?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it a minute?
Wait, live chat. What was the injury that Ansu Fati has? No, because my thing is, it's true that is Barca's hope is what is meniscus.
Yeah, that was
yeah. Those are serious.
As his mother called you for jinxing her son.
Whose son?
As Ansu Fati's mother called you for jinxing her son. I know a lot of mothers called you earlier this year.
I never jinxed anybody.
Wasn't there a period last season's HH when you were like saying names and literally every player was just going down, dropping down? Like
but guys,
after the other, they were just like flies.
Guys,
I don't recall.
Where's Koeman? Where's Koeman?
Look,
he should be happy.
Okay, wait. So from your boy, now this is red. King Gobani says that I would take Lingard over Mount. At least he gets goals.
Bro, this Mount hate is crazy.
Wait. Is this the same Lingard who never hit a goal or an assist for a whole calendar year? Do you remember that?
Like I said, I've never seen anybody pay so much in such a club.
You see, my thing is, I wouldn't take Lingard over Mount because Mount provides a lot. But what I'm saying is this: that Chelsea, for us to defend this title, can I get some creativity up in this piece?
HH is only saying that so he doesn't feel his own black.
Can I just get some creativity on this piece? And also from Mr. Long John Silver 90 who says, pause your name, man. We need Barca fan TV. We're the Arsenal of Europe.
Chill.
Bro, we even understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Well, we can also put it in English.
Wait, what's that English Barca's fan channel? Wasn't there an English
Talk
Barca's
FCB, right? I think it's Talk FCB. Is that?
Yeah.
No, there was something else. There was like
a Welsh guy who does it.
Yeah, there's a really old I think the channel it doesn't exist anymore, but there was like a really old like it was based in like the UK, but it was a Barca fan channel, so it was all in English. Nothing was in Spanish.
Bro, they will attack Barcelona if they get the chance.
No. Look, my thing is, look, going back to United, man, guys, man. You know, so Ronaldo is what is it? 135. This guy, I think he's going to end on 170, man.
What?
Bro, they're going to the Europa League.
Shameless, man. Stop. Why are you trying to jinx
Who
this?
said Europa League?
Listen, good evening is going to say what's up to these guys. And then...
do you really believe that? Because do you really believe that Cristiano is going to be playing in the Europa League?
100%, man. 100%. And listen, they know that's their home. Let's be real. That's their home. They ain't Champions League.
Wait. Hold on. Put it this way, Chris. For me, in my view, I don't think it will happen. But let's say it happens.
Yeah.
I do believe that Ole should be sacked at that point. Like, okay, Red Devils today. If let's just say in a crazy world, if United do end up in Europa League, do you think that Ole should be sacked on the spot or played out?
Before I address that, can we just address that Arsenal are obviously going to be battling for relegation this season? I just want to reiterate that point.
Hatmomo, your reaction to that?
We're out of the relegation zone. 16th, we're 15th.
We're
on and up
a point out of the relegation zone.
Wait, Red Devil, do try to change the script. Answer the question.
No, I'm just like Arsenal fan talking about.
No, it was an important detail. You couldn't miss that out.
When's the last time you beat us?
Burnley away next.
Yeah.
Wood is coming in. Chris Wood is going to land those dreams that are the football club, man.
Listen, Europa League.
No, because do you know what's funny? Because when I watch AFTV, you're watching a channel that's talking about their relegation battle. So basically, when we watch AFTV, say, that was a massive game. That was like a massive game.
6 points.
It's right. Red Devil.
But yeah, no. In answer to the question is if he goes to Europa League, his job's untenable. He'll have to be
public
sacked.
execution.
I think that's the first time Red Devil said that. Whoa.
No. I've said. I've got. It's untenable because like with the amount that he's spent. And the group that he's had, there's no way that he can. I mean, to be honest, I'd even go one step further and see if that's even a threat that you could potentially pre-sack him. So he's on.
Red Devil, this is how I know you're talking crap. You guys got knocked out last season by Istanbul Besiktas. If your owners were serious owners, Ole would have been sacked last season. He wouldn't even be here in the summer. So I know Glazers. Let's be real. They used to be like.
To shoot him some bail, the signings that have been made. Like, see, Ole can't see. He could hide because, like, the signings that have been made, you can't hide.
Wait, do you think he was cursing when they signed Ronaldo? Do you think
yes.
What did they sign Ronaldo?
Yeah, he was. So Red Devil.
And key thing is, it's not even from him. It's like because everyone always knew that when you sign Ronaldo. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has already invited pressure because you're signing a player that like is basically like a walking icon. So this is someone that's just going to just sort of, Ronaldo could be like, listen, I want Ole gone. I'm going to be playing manager for I'm going to manage this team for the rest of the season or whatever. You've got Varane as well. You've got Champions League leaders in the team that are going to potentially put pressure on in the dressing room. So this is not going to be this fun, everyone loves Ole, everyone's nice, etc. Like if he doesn't actually live and get the results. So I think if there's any danger at all,
is Nicholas a Norwich fan? Chill.
It's listen. At the end of the day, Arsenal Football Club right now, you need to. The most concerning thing right now, Arsenal Football Club, is to make sure that you secure your status in the Premier League for next season.
Listen, focus on your team, Red Devil. We got 3 points. So we're getting 3 points. You guys just lost to YBFC, and soon come Good Evening, and then Atalanta, and Europa League's coming.
No, for me, I mean, in my look, it's going to be United Atalanta to go through. Like Villarreal are going to be those dudes because
keep the juju.
No, because see,
United are going out.
Chris. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Right, let me bring this boy. So, wait, Martin, who do you support?
Barcelona.
Damn.
Damn. Man.
All right, Martin. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I'll talk about what
we have another one. We have another.
Yeah, we have another one. Another victim. Talk to me about what has happened, man.
This guy is speechless.
Wow.
Barcelona, bro.
That sums it up, honestly.
Is that Rafaela?
listen.
So the guy came up and just said, "I'm a Barca fan." I asked him what happened, and he just left.
Whoa. So HH, you didn't kick him out. He
no, 100%. I 100%. Why would I kick him out? 100% don't kick him out. He just left. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's hit on this job. So from your boy, let me hear this. Bro. This has been a hilarious breakdown. From your boy 7625E, who is a United fan, says no clean sheets against young boys for the nonce. Shake my head. 7625, have hope. He scored a goal in 90. He won you the Champions League.
What's that?
What the?
Wait, who
is that?
No. Just carry on. Yeah. Let's keep going. And Hakim is an Inter Milan fan. I miss Lukaku, man. I know it's. I'm sorry. Hakim, I'm sorry. We had to the ball. He had to come home. But you've got Dzeko. Dzeko's good, but for me, Lukaku is better than Dzeko.
That was a disgusting comment, by the way.
Didn't you say that Morata was better than Lukaku at one point?
Oh, never.
He had to go. He had to go home. Like wait. London Blues is his home.
But guys, you know what's mad?
What?
You know Ronaldo last 3 managers are Zidane, Pirlo, and Oli.
Okay, so listen. What are you trying to say?
Don't put Pirlo and Zidane in the same sentences.
Yeah, that's true. Zidane is a top class manager.
Wait, Momo. No. I want to ask Momo a question. HH, bring up my AV.
Oh God. Wait.
Momo, where's Pirlo's?
Wait, so hold up. Harris says Arsenal invincibles to relegation scrappers. They're not going to scrap for relegation. No, wait. First of all, two things. First of all, they're not going to scrap for relegation. They're going to finish mid-table. Second, this is a Champions League discussion.
Yeah, why are we talking about Arsenal?
Arsenal are not even slipping in there. So a little precursor for tomorrow. Jamal, Milan, are you confident?
Yes. I expect it 2-0 win. I think our boys at Anfield.
Oh, clean sheets.
Yeah. I'm saying it's been a while. You know, we do it on Champions League nights. Anfield's going to be packed. We're going to be hyped. And I'm expecting a brace from Salah.
So,
yeah.
You're not really expecting much from Milan then. So, you're not really fearful of what's Milan. Because Milan are perfect record, 9 points.
Yeah, I think they have the Tonali, Kisse.
Tomori is
the Croatian guy.
Yeah,
the Croatian guy up front.
Doesn't Giroud like scoring against?
He loves scoring against us, to be true. But I think Giroud. Yeah, I think Ibra is out though. I think he's injured. Yeah, so man, they're gonna be hard. But come on, guys, it's at the crib with fans. So I'm expecting a 2-0 win.
And speakers.
But HH, quick,
yes.
Are you gonna do a analysis and breakdown for the Conference League? Are you doing a preview for the Conference League?
Jamal, I will not be doing a Europa Conference League breakdown.
Wait, Uncle Mo is in it.
Uncle Mo is in the league. Uncle Mo.
I am supporting Mo in the Serie A.
Yo, listen, he's doing real good in Serie. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but he can do double max.
Conference League. I think that's a bit too much workload for your boy.
You can do double minimum.
Suleiman, who is a Barca fan. I repeat, Suleiman, who is a Barca fan. Suleiman, who is a Barcelona fan, says use the jinx and elders to get Lugo FC promoted. HH. Do you know what's that? I want to this is that, guys. let's cast our minds back to 2015 or 2011. Remember how scared you were to go to Camp Nou? Remember, if you saw
we should have beat them that season.
The CL, excuse me,
we should have beat them that season.
Relax. Remember that you looked at the CL fixtures. The notion was always that, oh my lord, what are we now going to do when we face Barcelona at Camp Nou? Camp Nou was a place where you just go there just to get dominated and controlled. The new Camp Nou is like any other stadium. It literally is like anybody can go, like Lugo can say what's up to Barcelona right now at Camp Nou. It's just so crazy how things change.
No. Relax. Lugo.
Of course, man. We're a solid team.
The stuff is wild, man. The stuff is wild. Look, final thing here before we go, and I want everyone to answer, we'll just go around the room, is will Barcelona make it out of the group? Harty Momo, will Barcelona make it out of the group? Yes or no?
100%, and they face PSG in the next round. Let's go.
No, yeah. He said if they're making it out of the group.
Oh, yeah, I said they will, and they'll face PSG.
Oh, wait, can they come up against PSG?
Yeah, they'll come second. PSG will come
first.
Yeah, they can. Red Devil, are they going to make it out of the group?
Yes, they'll make it out of the group, no problem.
And how far do they get?
Round of 16.
Barry, will your boys make it out of the group?
Yes, but I will have to see what's the mental state of the team during the upcoming Liga games. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
So we're now psychologists. Puya, will Barca make it out of the group if you add to the mental trauma at the Allianz Arena?
No. 4th place. Public execution for all Barca players.
I dare Barca to come below Dynamo Kiev. What's it called? Sean, do Barca make it out of the group, yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Gatlock, do they make it out of the group, yes or no?
The only Spanish teams I see making it out of the group is Real Madrid and Sevilla.
No, Atletico.
Oh, and Villarreal.
No, Atletico.
Okay, so then Barca are not making it out of the group.
I just don't feel like them or Atletico are going to make it out. That's just me.
Okay.
Wow, man. Okay. What's it called? Jamal, are they making it out of the group?
Yeah, it's gonna be squeaky bum time, but I think they'll make it out of the group. I can see it going on to the last day, and Gavi with a 90-minute winning goal. I can't see that.
Actually, you know what? I want to basically for me, they're making it out of the group because I don't want that on the US's record, man. I don't want the US to be in a team where they're making it out of the group. Yes.
You know the US is racist?
Oh,
I know. Yes, I know.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Him and Griezmann. I know it's messed up. It's messed up. So I mean, LB, do you know whether they're going to make it out of the group, Barcelona?
They'll come second. Yeah, I reckon they'll make it out, and they'll get knocked out in the round of 16.
God damn. What's it called? Sean, did they make it out of the group?
You already asked me.
Oh, sorry. YSK, do Barcelona Football Club of Catalonia make it out of the group?
Manchester United as well.
No, Jamal, I believe he asked. He said Barcelona and just Barcelona only. Yeah, no, they're definitely making it out.
All right, so guys, anybody who saw obviously the video where I go when I visited the elders,
That's funny, man. HH, good job on those videos, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was thinking, I was about to ask you, go to the elders and say Arsenal should, do a little favor for the Champions League this season.
No. Egg boy is more important than Arsenal.
7-6. I actually did try, so don't put that on me like if I didn't give the effort. But obviously, no. Basically, I thought the elders were like, look, bro, I don't know where this guy is. So do me a solid and help us out. So obviously the elders.
HH, with the resurrection of your hair, like, is that how your hair really looked back in 09 and 08?
You didn't have to go there, man. Come on, you didn't have to do that.
Wait.
His hair is bushing in the video.
Okay, hold up. YSK, What the bloody hell did you... Repeat what you just said.
Thank you for watching.
I just got a quick question. Jamal, you know Mane's hair transplant? Did that rob him?
Momo, welcome to the football hub, man.
We all knew he was going to do that.
Mbappe flopped.
Rafaela.
See you.